Alright, that bitch up. We good. We good, Lou. Watch out for that touchback. Said they wanna run the ball, man. Oh, that boy's tweaking. He didn't got that ball on the field. I could press his ass.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Man on the field.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
Let it fly or not.
Being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
About that boy. That boy number 4. He's scared of.
Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Newton throwing again.
What the what?
Oh my goodness,
get out of here. Get out of here.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. To the air again, Newton.
Look at this nigga.
And it's a Cincinnati Bengals touchdown.
We hit these niggas.
I have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point. His legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, shit.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Who? At the end, about the Hunter. That boy, damn, boy, that D-line fire as hell. I seen the hole. I was gonna hit that bitch anywhere it go. I seen you finna get him. I seen you finna hit it. You overcommitted your side.
Jaguars. Jones.
I was like, I ain't gonna hit that bitch. I was like, I was gonna do a shimmy on the inside and pop right out.
Away from taking the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Let Cam get no more. Cam ain't gonna get no more rushing touchdowns. I'm gonna tell you that. You gonna have to.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Look at this nigga here.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
He ain't gonna play no games with you.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
Them niggas ain't gonna play with you.
Defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Down and 9.
Is linebacker? That fast as hell.
We got 3, we got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They will go for it. Now Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt. And it'll be a turnover on down.
The check down. You didn't even throw the check down.
Just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt, you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
You talking about Calvin?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going deep this time for Miller.
I'm going to definitely show you draw down.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
To Scotty Miller.
Scotty Miller hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score
I'm trying to see if he was in that cover too. I had to go check him out.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Yeah. I like him. He be roaming in there, and I got my safe. I got my speedy over the top. You feel me?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Newton. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
So he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
We got the salary cap on. Oh, no, it might be off. You talking about how I'm paying all these niggas? I ain't paying no big contract. They got the contract they already had. It ain't their year yet. Them niggas already on 3- and 4-year deals.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
You can't bet, but it don't make no difference.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
You gonna let the man catch the ball?
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. He scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Yeah.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
You ain't been running.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. It's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Buying time
why you come back?
Left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
Damn, boy, you had backed up. Well,
Pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
I'm going to come straight down the middle and murder him.
He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Off play action. Newton.
Oh, you got to knock it out.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off near the 42.
Roquan Smith, boy.
10. Here we go. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well. Yeah, they didn't get
all these players are people I had drafted. They was like
no 80s. They created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
But everybody else, all these niggas are built up.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
All these niggas got them built
and
up.
No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard
What up, who?
line.
Yes, I saw that shit. That nigga, I think you better put.
The Cincy
Nigga finna have
offense
safety
about ready
kicker.
to go here on their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not really loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Yeah, that nigga. I don't know why that nigga.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
20. 3 down.
They'll try the air now with Newton. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Newton. He's going to wind up and air it out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by
But that's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call
Get out the way,
it,
Darren.
and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
gain of 9.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Just chilling, fucking with it.
This time, Burrow will look to throw. Going deep this time for Miller.
Oh, go
And
kick
that's
that.
going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
You're a real nigga.
He can run for it, and he will. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You think I hooping to? Hell no.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big pickup of 38.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down.
I got to find a name for this package.
As you said, in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, hit that bit on his ass.
Inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Ronald Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Newton.
Oh, he stopped. Nigga, oh, thank God. Ooh, shit, that boy stopped him, man.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The offense stays
Flowers is 6'3", though.
They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Hassan Reddick. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Is a turnover on downs.
That nigga really a dog.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll pitch it out to Jones. They will get this into the end zone.
How is that?
Touchdown. Ronald Jones as the first half is winding down.
That's his regular speed option.
The Jaguars continue to roll. Prater on to add the extra point.
Because ain't nobody hit. If nobody hit him, he's not gonna stop.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Bengals 6. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I don't know why they've been going so long, honestly. Niggas ain't juicing the clock. Yeah, I seen them.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Kobe,
the ball
no.
back way up, so thinking with this amount of time.
All Kobe gotta do is fucking get his team like I do, like we do our team. All we do is develop.
Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout.
Because if you spam, you gotta spam one person. And you can have him told in like 2 or 3 games, 4 games. Because he just getting.
As we are underway in this second half.
Yo, when you play a CPU game, we just play offense and defense, so we give everybody some work. You feel me?
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The second half starts with a carry by Jones.
Get out of there.
And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Them boy Ronald Jones,
We get focused at the end of the
he only at 82.
game situations about how much time's on the board and what you need to do. Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that.
Oh my God, these niggas ran into each other.
That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on.
Back at the 20-yard
line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, this is taken in, it's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big third down play there for the Jags. 43 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, they run it with Hood.
I was not.
That play goes
trying to
nowhere.
get him the ball.
He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Not a surprise they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
After the penalty is Jones.
And the ball,
maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On second down, Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
You show up and run right past his ass.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
They not the best. Nah.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of
They
downs.
92.
So
only people that got good is my center, he a 94, but my other star, he a fucking 83, and everybody else like in the middle. So I can just stick out there.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, it was open.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
I better stop playing with that boy.
Getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a
player on my team,
most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Niggas outside, wasn't it?
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
I thought it was bad or did it needed or not. It's in my body if I need it or not. Who is like a corner, I would leave it alone.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Yeah, you knew it was coming. He got your head right there. He handled by the block.
Miller with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. And his kick is right through.
Nah, my kick ain't even good. I missed so many field goals last season.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter three, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
he might be in
what
free
they have
agency.
planned.
I think he.
Because
That
some
was
teams
a
script
big running
to start a
back.
half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
He won't finna catch this.
See what they have up their sleeve. Well, you
I was not finna let them niggas nothing easy.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day
He
for
was
this
finna
crowd
get shit
waiting
easy.
for this game. It's been a long evening as
We gonna
well.
knock his shit.
Finally, they feel they got a call.
Right back
Cut it
to
back.
Edwards Helaire on
Oh my
first down.
God, they gonna let him out?
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
I knew the cover was coming. I was
Give
waiting
him
for
5 on the
that.
carry there, and it'll be second
He got stuck
down.
on the line and fucked up the hole.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On second down, a run with Edwards Helaire.
That boy stretched that bitch
Chalk
out,
that up
man.
as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On third down, Newton.
Take that.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now,
That
it's
nigga
fourth
6'3".
down.
That other nigga look like
Coming into
5'9".
this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone.
That nigga 6'3"
Pressure
with
in his
40.
face,
Come on now.
coverage
That
downfield has
nigga
been
like
tight.
5. That
That
nigga
led to
like
another
5'9".
incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Hey, that's the first time he got burned
His
today.
decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
You do the same thing, like a cinnamon. I'm trying to run it.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Nigga trip.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Smith on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Oh my God. We straight. We get to the 4. Ain't even doing shit.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bengals 6.
Second down and 3.
You might not feel when I'm talking. You're just being real.
Second down, here's an option right. And he'll take this one down.
That's what I
about the
need to
40.
get.
Just a gain
Yeah,
of a
I was
yard,
that's what I
now
need to
it'll be
get
third
going.
down.
But the guys ran
I
off.
gotta
in the
think this
playoffs,
offensive
man.
line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew
Oh, I
there'd be
pitched it for no
situations
reason, but it
where there'd be
stayed.
extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A loss of 5 yards.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Hell no.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Don't play with me.
From
Oh,
the end
stop.
zone, Newton. And he is going to go down
Don't play
for
with
the
me in
5th
this
time tonight. And this one is going to
They
be a
can't Newton
safety.
don't get
Things
released.
are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here.
Hell no.
And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out
I'm
from
finna
under their
fucking-
own shadow right now.
I'm finna
I mean, I know this is the NFL, but
Hey, that's tough though. You had to play a back-to-back too.
That's what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this
That's
one
so
is
you had to
over.
play a back-to-back too. That's the fucked up part. Nigga, him did me.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself.
Don't bring
You still
him
got your
down.
starting
That's
quarterback
fucked up.
out there. When do you go to the backup?
Chase
Let him
up.
get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And it's third down.
Now what I fucking did. Now what I wanted. But all this
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15.
Look at this nigga here.
Going up top for
I overthrew his ass.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Complete to
Scotty Miller, 77 yards. And the Jaguars
we be throwing sometimes. Nigga be throwing that bit like he falling off, like he
Even though
down.
they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And able to get this across the 20.
We're going to restart it after
he's dropped
the
it to 23-yard
restarting the whole new one.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on the next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety.
Yo, it's really picked. You should have went to the NFC.
It's almost like a
Yo, it's in the division with that nigga. You play like a
double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
TJ Watt
has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That nigga got 97 speed. That boy got Miko.
3rd and long. It's Newton. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Here we go on 4th. Newton.
Damn! I thought he caught him. I thought he caught him my ass again.
Incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And
he caught on that nigga the first time.
In terrific field position.
in the first quarter.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
That nigga thought like this nigga got to be fucked off.
Jones with a nice gain there on 1st down as he takes his forward and call it a pickup of 6.
I'm my tight end. Hey, her.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He was not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet
that time he got
touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Me, I was asleep. I wouldn't have heard that.
Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They was like, damn, yo, they got the 4th loss to lose. I said, look at it half-ass. Foot love. I would have been like, look at this shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Look at this shit, bro.
Teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called.
You already knew I was going to win. I don't need to care about that nigga.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
TJ, stop playing with
down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. TJ Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Oh, hell. Oh, no. What the fuck? Get the fuck out, man. Get the fuck out. I'm weak. Nigga. I can't, nigga. What the fuck? Run the shit back. Run that shit back. I need all that. I'm weak.